Welcome back into the Pioneer Postgame Report as Tusculum gets the victory over Queens by the final score of 94-62. Now joined by Pioneer head coach Devan Carter. And, Coach, in the pregame, it was a lot of – and I know the team did not have this mentality, but it was a lot of woe is me. We've got a lot of injured players. We've had to practice shorthanded. It's been 15 days since we let off. Being shorthanded did not lead to this team playing without intensity. Yeah. The 9 players you had in this dressed out today, they all scored, they all played with a high intensity, and they played really good defense.
Yeah, and I think that we've been talking over and over all week about, you never know when your opportunity is going to come in a season. And that's a message that I've preached, since I've been coaching. You never know, and that's in life too. You never know when your opportunity is going to come. You just got to be ready for it. And you know what? When all these injuries happen, I just told our kids this, it was a wake-up call for me too as a coach. I had to look at, okay, we got to have some kids step up. And are we putting them in the best situation we can to step up? Are we putting them in the best situation to take advantage of their opportunity? So, we've been working. Kids have been in the gym, getting up shots and working on their game, getting better. And we had some kids step up tonight that we absolutely had to have. Because the thing with Queens is, I told our kids this, I don't think you realize, what type of win this is for us because, they're better. They already have more wins now than they had all of last year. They're a better ball club. They attack you. They play a funky style with the Princeton. And the way our girls defended and paid attention to the scouting report today I was really pleased with that.
And I think it says a lot about this team, too, the way you led in all the hustle stouts.
Yeah.
You out-rebounded Queens. You forced them into 22 turnovers. You had 17 points in the fast break. You had 44 points in the paint.
Yeah.
You had one true post player in the game at any given time as Jazz and Condrea switched out.
Yeah.
But at any given time, you had one post player on the floor, and you had 44 points in the paint.
Yeah.
Hustle stats across the board. This team won this game. Great effort.
Yeah, and that's what you got to have. I mean, we like to play scrappy. We like to play fast. We like to put pressure on the paint. And, the thing about it is that, I was more so pleased, like you said, with the hustle plays, but kids getting on the floor, 50-50 balls that we had. And then not only that, our guards rebounding the ball. Callie Patterson had 5 rebounds tonight. Yulise McCupidon had 7 rebounds tonight. I was just, pleased with our ability to have our guards pitch in on the glass.
We talked about leaders stepping up in the pregame. I think in that first half, you talk about loose balls and 50-50 balls. It seemed like every loose ball there was, Yulise McCupidon found a way in that first half to get there.
Oh, yeah.
In the second half, it felt like every loose ball, Tusculum was going to find a way to get there.
Right.
She led by example in that first half.
Oh, for sure. I mean, those offensive rebounds she had in the first half to get us extra possessions were huge. 2 of them turned into 3-pointers when we went on that run there in the second quarter. And, it was one of those things where, Yo-Yo's kind of, I tell everybody, she's the best glue guy that I've been around since I've been in coaching. I mean, she reminds me, she's like a female version of Montrezl Harrell. When I coach Montrezl at Hargrave, she works her butt off. Every rebound she goes to get, and then her ability to attack the basket and finish at the basket. She's just a strong presence for us and really kind of the glue to our team.
You talk about the 15 days off and the work getting up shots and getting in the gym, but in the 20s against Anderson, in the 30s against Catawba, you shoot over 50% in this game.
Absolutely, and I don't know. I had to go back and check, but that might be the highest shooting percentage that we've had for an entire ball game. Probably from 3, if I had to guess. Shooting 45% from 3 and 52 from the field, but that's all our kids. They put that time in. Marta Rodriguez stepped in today, hit 3 big ones for us. She had been struggling with her shot, but that girl over the past 2 weeks, I'm not a math major, but I would say she's gotten over 1,000 makes in that time, and she's been working her butt off. She comes in, her and the rest of our team, and they take a certain number of shots and get a certain number of makes before they leave out. So that's a testament to our kids. They worked their butt off over these last 2 weeks.
And it may be the same answer to this question, but I want to highlight it anyway. 6 kids in double digits in this game.
Yeah.
Marta Rodriguez, Jazz Williams, and Jayla Arnwine, all with career numbers in this game.
Yeah.
Had opportunities, took advantage of those opportunities to shine and play hard and play well.
Absolutely. And you know what? The great thing about it is that it couldn't happen to, better kids. Those are the type kids that, if mama calls you, they're calling you to say, hey, listen, if you need anything from me, let me know. I just want my kid to work as hard as they can and be the best player they can be. They come from great families. They work their butt off. They show it. They get up shots. And it's never anything extra with them. You know what you're going to get out of them. You're going to get hard work. And Jazz Williams, with her numbers tonight, she's growing up right in front of our eyes, being that player that we thought she could be. Marta starting to turn the corner a little bit. Jayla Arnwine, first career start. And, she has a solid night in double figures. So we talk about opportunities and earning them. Those kids earn their opportunities, and like you said, they made the most of it tonight.
He's Devan Carter. His team gets the win this afternoon. He picks up victory number 40 in his Pioneer coaching career. His team moves to 5-2 and get their first victory in the South Atlantic Conference of the season. Pioneers with the win big over Queens. Your final score, Tusculum 94, Queens 62. You've been listening to Pioneer Women's Basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network.